Okay, this is a throttle bracket for a Predator, Honda clone motor, and I'm putting it together to show you guys out there in the world how to put one of these together, because of course their instructions are very hard. I went and I looked this up on the web, and if you want, you can take a screenshot of this, and print it out. The rod that they show right here is not bent at this end. You're going to bend it down at a 90-degree angle, and it would be convenient for them to do that, but the problem is there's so many varieties of motors out there, there's no telling what it'd look like. Now this is where your throttle cable goes into. You see there's a little, what's called a bell crank, and this will pull through here. Your cable will go through here. It'll pull, and that'll activate your throttle. And like I said, this will turn it at 90, and it clicks into your carburetor, stock carburetor, not aftermarket. Now these two areas bolt up to the fan shroud. Now in the video, they take these and they put a lock nut on them, and I'm going to go out there and look at my motor, because I know that top one up there goes straight into the block. Now there's a couple of these that are on there that don't go through the block, so maybe I got to look at that, see how that works. But in this picture, you can see right about there is where that little rod will clip into. This other one is the choke, that's the throttle. And this is a good diagram to help you out on how it lays out. If I was right that they got to do this, then they missed a boat. Now on the instruction, they got a grub screw going in right there, and that's what's going to hold your cable in place. In the instruction on the video, they had a nut or a bolt that went into there, and that would be a lot easier to operate, and I would think that would be a better system. But anyhow, let me go look at the motor and see what we got. Okay, I brung the bracket right here out here, and the top one is where the bolt goes through with the nut, and there is the bottom one, and that's going to go into the shroud itself that holds the pull start on. So that's going to go right there. I could already see that all that crap up there is going to have to come off top of that motor, because it's going to be in the way. Let me get this back up here. Now you can see, let me get that over there. That rod's going to be somewhere in that general area. So you can see, and this where my thumb is where the cable is going to go into it. So the cable will be back a little bit and go into the end of that. So like I say, let me rip some of that stuff off, and we're going to have a look at it. Okay, be back. Okay, I had to take that cover off, which covers that section, basically the chain and sprocket area. I had to take the air shroud off. This one, you bring a nut and bolt through it. This one goes into, there's some nuts welded on the back of this in certain places, and that is one of them. And I took the governor bracket off, which is right up there. You can see I took the throttle, which fixed out here. Bolts on right there and right there, and took that off. Okay, I have this bracket. It's kind of hard to see because it blends in with this bracket mounted right here and here. I took this and took some pliers and just bent a 90-degree straight down. And the way these work, it's kind of a booger to get them on and off, but you see there's a little bracket, that piece of plastic right there. If I use my brain, I get it over, and you see that? That's how it stays in. This bracket has a little notch right there, and it helps keep it in. You pull the carburetor out, slide that down, have crap fall everywhere. Ow! Pick it up, figure out which way it went, put it back on. Dadgummit. Ouch! Which way did it go? Okay, now I've got everything kind of situated back up, and this is where the throttle cable is going to hook into. Now I kind of used my thumb when I measured this out. This pulled all the way back, and you can see where the idle adjustment is. You want that to be pulled back all the way. Now when you build this thing too, there's two plastic washers that go on top and bottom where my thumb is. And you see how it's got a little bit of play, so that way this can move, this little bell crank. Now this has a grub screw that the cable is going to go into the end, and it has a notch right there so it could, you don't have to trim it, just push it out. It's going to hook in like that and go in through there, sorry. And let me tighten that up. As you can see, I do not have a throttle cable. That's because when I was taking this apart, I discovered it was trash. It was come unraveled and everything else. This is always a great time to clean your carburetor and stuff like that. I put a clamp on there. I'm waiting on, you can see the bracket down there. I'm waiting on, I went and did some ordering. I had to do some rigging up. But I'm going to put that cover back on. Get these gnats out of my face. Right now I'm probably going to bolt on the air cleaner and stuff like that. And basically all I got is to hook it up right here. This is a very, very good system. That's why I liked it, because I can take all this crap out of the way up here. And I rigged up systems before to get a good throttle system going, because when you hook up to that little lever system and all, it never works right. It will never work right. And yeah, you're going to have to replace this if you ever break it. You got to take all them bolts off to get to it, but that's okay. I'm building this for the long run. If you guys hadn't seen this, I got previous videos on a small fuel cell. I got it filled with foam. Before I use it, we use this heavily only a couple times a year. I'll pour a little gas through it to kind of flush out if there's any water or anything gets into it. Use these small fuel filters, and it's a gravity feed system, so it is dead simple, and that's what I want. So let me bolt some stuff together, and I'll probably do maybe, I don't know if I'll do another video for the throttle cable, but it's a simple setup. You see they got a pin right here, and there's a slot right there. But that's a pretty neat system. I think it'd be pretty cool. Anyhow, y'all have a good one. We'll catch you on the next video. I'll go ahead and finish this up, showing the air filter bolted in. Everything bolted on. Like I said, that's where the it's the cable is going to go into that. Grub screw is going to hold it in place. It'll butt up against that and go down and to that bracket. I got it on order. That's the stuff all around there to chain cover. So everything's bolted down. So, I mean, that's a nice bracket. It's sturdy, well designed. Recommend it to anybody. So, anyhow, that's what she's going to look like. Hopefully that'll last a long time. So what I usually do is build this up good and let it go for a bunch of years. But anyhow, y'all have a good one, and I hope you like this video.